Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today's topic is a presentation on how to become that girl. I know you have what it takes. Welcome to your baddie transformation. Do you have what it takes though? Be honest with yourself. Do you have patience, vision, consistency, personality, and courage? This is what we will be talking about. Patience. I need you to make a decision and commit to it. You can never look back. That is the old you, that is your old life. When you make a decision to become a baddie, to do the inner work, your whole life will change for the best, hopefully. I need you to be gentle with yourself while you undergo this period, okay? Understand that it's not going to happen overnight. It will take some time and it will take work, okay? You are transforming yourself. You are rewriting who you are, who you used to be. And you need to be patient. You cannot expect things to just appear out of thin air. Be focused on yourself, right? Do not compare yourself to other people. Stay focused on yourself, but understand that when you do this long enough, you will reap the benefits. You will reap the fruits of your labor. It is worth it. It is so worth it. It's honestly one of the best decisions I've ever made. And understand that the first thing I'm talking about is making a decision and committing to it. It starts here in your mind. Your transformation, becoming your best self, becoming a bad bitch, it all starts in your mind, okay? It doesn't happen anywhere else. Nothing outside of you can change that. Please understand that. Also, please do not compare yourself to other people. I already mentioned this, but you have no idea what other people are going through if they're just posting to post. Sometimes these influencers don't actually live the way that they post. It is very hypocritical and it's just flexing, right? So I don't want you to look at the other person next to you and judge them or judge yourself harshly for not having what they have. You do not know their story. Be gentle with yourself. Stay focused on you and only you. Next, we have vision. Why do you want to be a baddie? I want you to ask yourself these questions. Why do you want to be a baddie? Who inspires you? What is your style? Where do you see yourself? And what would the baddie version of you do? So take a few minutes. You can pause. Please honestly get out a pen and paper and start writing this out. It will really, really help you get into that energy and get very specific on what it is that you want to start embodying. All right. So you have to understand, who is it that you look up to? I personally really like Janae Aiko, Marilyn Monroe, Evie Queen, Megan Thee Stallion, and all for different reasons. But I look at these people and I'm inspired by them, and I navigate my life in a way that I think they would also navigate, but also I just gain inspiration from their demeanor, from how they act, from how they dress, from what they say, right? What would the baddie version of you do? How would she walk? How would she talk? How would she dress? How would she act? How does she treat other people? Be very, very, very specific. Please, please, please do yourself a favor and start writing this stuff down. Pause if needed, and really, even if it's bullet points, just write down something. Okay, next we have consistency. Again, it all starts in your mind. I am I am emphasizing making a decision and sticking to it. You need to make a decision first and stick to it, and you have to stay focused on what you want. You cannot let anyone else you cannot let anyone else tell you what to do or anything. I'm not saying don't accept constructive criticism. Know when to accept feedback, but also know when not to accept just mindless chatter or pointless opinions. It can also feel like a battle between the old you versus the new you. That is what we are doing. That is why it is very important to make a decision. When you make a decision and you have that motivation and you stick to it, then it's a little bit more, it's a little easier, okay, to be consistent. Because if you're just willy-nilly, like, oh, maybe I'll be a baddie today, maybe I will be a bum tomorrow. No, like that is just flipping flopping and you're just not giving it your all. I need you to give it your all if you really want to see your life transform, okay? So it can feel like a battle between the old you versus the new you. And you have to remind yourself, what would the baddie version of me do? What would the best version of me do? What would the most healed version of me do? So, look, listen. Girl, take off your makeup, wash your face, brush your teeth, and do it daily. But also do what works for you and do it in baby steps. If you are not used to having a skincare routine, start off with brushing your teeth daily at the very least. And then start by taking off your makeup. Like after a week or 2 weeks of you brushing your teeth daily, then maybe add something off. Okay, maybe I'm going to take off my makeup. Okay, after a month of you brushing your teeth and taking off your makeup, you add something else. Okay, I I will now have the habit of brushing my teeth and taking off my makeup daily. Now I'm going to add the habit of washing my face. Do these things small, okay? Like take small chunks, baby steps. Do what works for you, but be consistent. Do it daily. Brush your teeth daily, okay? And these are just examples, but daily, like brush your teeth daily, have a good skincare routine, dress well daily, right? Baby steps, do what works for you, go at your own pace, be gentle with yourself, understand that it takes patience and consistency. Do not bite off more than you can chew because then you probably won't want to do it. All right, next we have personality. This is very important. So, being a baddie, yes, lots of people think it's physical, but it's physical and mental, emotional, and spiritual. And personality, we're going to work on this, okay? Looks will draw a person in, but personality seals the deal. I want you to learn and know what your strengths are. Is it your wit? Is it your intelligence? Is it your humor? What are your strengths? And work on your personality. Listen, it is better to be average looking with a sparkling personality than pretty with no substance. Also, I just realized that I spelled then wrong. It's supposed to be THAN, but whatever. So it's better to be average looking with a sparkling personality than pretty with no substance. I want you to have both, but at the very least, have a good personality. And also, let people earn your softness. It's okay to say no to anything that doesn't serve you. You are not entitled to be nice to every single person. I'm not saying be an asshole, but what I'm saying is sometimes you need to have boundaries. You do not need to open yourself and be warm to every single person who crosses your path, especially if they give off weird energy. So, if someone asks you weird questions or someone approaches you the wrong way, you do not have to be all friendly buddy buddy with them. You save that softness, that sensitivity, that intimacy for your loved ones who deserve to see that part of you. It's okay to say no to anything that doesn't serve you. Boom, boom, boom. Learn how to say no. A baddie knows how to put herself first. Okay. And when you realize that yes, it is selfish, but with good reason, because when you learn how to take care of yourself first, then you will be able to show up better for other people. All right. Work on your personality. I am the way that I am because I didn't grow up with pretty privilege. I had to learn what it meant to be beautiful. I didn't always feel beautiful, especially when I was younger. So I always had my personality to lay back on. That's how I made friends because I couldn't rely on other people to find me attractive. Um, Eventually, like when I started working on this more, yes, my beauty started to shine from within, but in the beginning, that was not always the case. Always have your personality and work on that and make sure that it is beautiful as well. It's not all about looks, it's about what's inside, okay? And last but not least, we have courage. Now ask yourself, are you easily influenced by others, trends, and society? I want you to start listening to your intuition and follow through with it. Learn to listen to your intuition and follow through with it. It's that little voice at the back of your head. It's that little nudge that's like, hey, actually, this doesn't really feel right. Learn to listen to your intuition. You need to stand out in the best way possible. You should stand out in the best way possible, but it takes courage. You need to be brave enough to stand out. When you are a baddie, people will look at you. Your life changes. I'm telling you, you will learn what it is to have pretty privilege. Um, People will change how they approach you. People will change how they act towards you when you are considered beautiful. All right. Also understand that you're not supposed to look or be like them. You're not supposed to look or be like anyone else but yourself. You are you, and that is your superpower. Yes, it is cliche, but it is so true. No one else has been through what you've been through. No one else probably thinks the way that you think. You have a very unique outlet or mind, or you have a very unique mindset or outlook on life. And that is your power. You have something very special to share. Okay? Understand that and let that radiate from within. Stand up for yourself. I need you to speak up more. That comes with courage. Feel, understand that you are on this earth for a reason. You are meant to take up space, and you should take up space. Learn how to stand up for yourself. No one else is going to advocate for you the way that you would advocate for yourself. Please heal your throat chakra. What do I mean by that? Just learn how to speak, learn how to speak your mind, learn how to just talk about what it is that you want, what it is that you need from other people, okay? Please, 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 please. A baddie will always, always, always be courageous enough to put herself in uncomfortable situations if she knows that it's going to benefit her. And I'm not saying like wildly uncomfortable situations, no. I'm just saying like do if you need to tell someone like you don't like how they're speaking to you, you cannot be afraid to say, hey, I need you to approach me differently, or I just can't continue to engage with you. It takes courage and it is very necessary to becoming a baddie because baddies do not let people walk all over them. Girl, you need your boundaries. You need your boundaries. You need to know what is the absolute bare minimum for someone to get in your space, for whatever. What is the bare minimum for you? And if someone is not meeting the bare minimum, how do you approach that situation? Have the courage to dress the way that you want to dress, to act the way that you want to act, to post what it is that you want to post, right? All of this requires courage and self love. Honestly, I should have included a slide for self love, but how to be that girl, you need to be courageous enough to love yourself. That's really what all of this comes down to. Like loving yourself so much that you know that you want more, that you are striving for more, and you know that you will get more. Love yourself first. Okay. And thank you so much for joining me today. Remember that beauty starts from within. Beauty starts from within, okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to The Vibe, share your thoughts in the comments, and like the video. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. I know you can do it. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Every day, in every way, life gets better and better. Bye.